Good morning, everyone, or afternoon or evening, depending on where in the world you are. Welcome to another wonderful day of the Challenge Cup group phase. I am here with Math. How are you doing?
Hello, Sadie. I'm doing great. Just had dinner. I'm ready for the race. How about you?
I'm doing wonderful. We are going to have MisterKarp coming in on comms as soon as he is home from work. So I am just here for the first like 5-10 minutes to fill in. But I am going to go get our runners started off.
Yeah, so in the one corner we have Chuckles, probably known by many, since he's also on comms regularly. He's the top seed of this race, 68th placement. He's playing Kratyos. Kratyos, I don't know that much about him, but he's the 118th seed, and he's fighting for his life here. If-
Yeah, so
And
far in that group, hold on, Jabu. So I was taking a moment to read those medallions. So far in that group, we have one player that has 3 losses. That is unfortunately Manu. And then we have iCup Speedrun at 2 wins. So this could help determine whether Kratyos or Chuckles is sort of in the position to take that second spot moving on.
yeah, exactly. So if Chuckles loses, he can still win the last round to force a tiebreak, a three-way tiebreak. If Chuckles wins, then Chuckles and ICAP Speedruns are advanced to the next round. They're playing for the first in the group. But yeah, the race is already starting, so lots of things happening at the same time.
Yeah,
Starting.
we already have Bolero, so we're getting the song out here, which is just Saria's. Hopefully, we have more warp songs than we did in the required only seed yesterday.
Fountain is dead. Megaton Hammer has a small. Hierophil is dead. Oh wow, those are two good hints. Chuckles is doing the river play, it seems. So you said it to night time. So when you do river and then you go to keg, you know it's light again. So there will be the first moment of diversion already.
Yeah, required only, I think, is an interesting setting because you might wind up having certain areas that are cut off to you, which means there can be less divergence. I think we saw that quite a bit yesterday where our runners were kind of following in each other's footsteps for the first bit of the seed. So it's interesting to have a bit of a divergence early.
Yeah, so required only is probably the one of the most interesting of these settings. It might happen that certain dungeons are unavailable this seed. Open Deku, of course, is cool, but at the same time, Deku is a stone, so maybe runners are going to be bold and decide to skip it for now. We will see that in a bit. So first interesting moment of the race is River going to have something good? Because then Chuckles would have a straight advantage.
Yeah, it would be really nice to find something here in River. Although, even if he doesn't, he is going to get a couple of hint stones that might help steer where we go next.
Also curious to see if Chuckles is doing the Death Warp strat, where you drop down here and then you spawn back at the beginning. It looks like he's on too many hearts for now.
Yeah, looks like not going to try it, just going to have to wander down river the hard way. And that's CL inside the windmill today.
Yeah, so yeah, pretty good song. Needed for pretty much every seed that there is.
Yeah, although it is interesting. Like with this being beatable only, you know, there's a chance that you don't need it because you might never need to go into the Shadow Temple, or at least get to the back half of Shadow Temple.
Yeah, it's really rare that the ZL is not needed, but there are certain dungeon layouts where it's possible. And this is not one of them.
Yeah, our medallion layout for today is we have Dodonga's Cavern, Shadow, and Spirit for our Burning Cack, and then we have Fire, Jabu, and Water.
Yeah, so starting out, we already have like a couple good songs. ZL, of course, gives access to one, possibly two more songs, and that's the hammer, by the way, in the graveyard. So yeah, nothing in river. There were a few hints, but I must say I missed them all.
Yeah, it didn't seem like anything huge. Let me look at our tracker. Looks like Wasteland Chest is dead and Boomerang Chest is dead.
All right, two solid hints. Probably some of the better sometimes hints out there.
Yeah, knowing Boomerang Chest is dead, especially, is good. I find Jabu kind of a nerve-wracking dungeon because it is very easy to leave an important item in there for a long time just because there are so few checks. Removing one of those checks right off the gate means, okay, I don't have to worry about that until I have what I need to complete it.
And if I saw that correctly, 40 and 50 skulls are also both dead. Not likely that we will see many skulls in the seed. Seed is very barren so far. We have a couple good songs, but other than that, still looking for our first item that breaks the seed open.
Yeah, and it's going to be interesting to see where we find it, especially with having to track the logic being a little more important in this, because if you're able to track the logic, you can really narrow down where you don't have to go or where something just most likely absolutely cannot be.
Of course, we have Deku open, so that makes the child play later a bit better. The seed doesn't expect us yet to be able to beat Deku, because we don't have a slingshot. So yeah, seed is probably telling us to go child.
Yeah, definitely seems like an early child play would be good, especially because we do have Foolish Hyrule Field. So we don't have to worry about going and checking like Remote Grotto. We don't have to worry about like bombs out there in the world, locking stuff out in that region. So it's a lot of just doing your 3-song route, maybe looping in Valley Lake if we're lucky. But there's a lot that they could go check.
Also a good point by Skyrias in chat. Since Hyrule Field is foolish, it has to be either Serenade or Prelude in field. But since Serenade is here, we know that Prelude is going to be in field. So OoT will have Prelude this seed.
Yeah, that's a nice bit of information right off the bat. So if we wind up with all dungeons, it is not going to be for the song.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the required only doesn't matter in this case. So I still think if it was like Requiem, then it couldn't be hinted foolish. I think it has to be Prelude.
Yeah, only other song that I guess it could be is with Forest as a stone, could be Minuet. Adult Sacred Forest Meadow just might be one of those non-reachable locations.
So yeah, basically the only thing we've seen so far is the hammer in the graveyard on the ledge. So if the seed wants to be really mean, then the only thing we get from child is a scale. It gives us the bean and the ability to get to the hammer. But let's hope that the child section will be a bit nicer.
Yeah, interesting to see Krat deciding to go up Death Mountain rather than like rushing to Child or even going like Chuckles did.
Yeah, so Kratyos is actually going farther than just checking what's on DC. I'm not sure what else he can do here. He doesn't have storms. Or is he going to pick this? Oh, big chest. That's a lot of hiking for just a peak.
Yeah, especially whenever you could go buy those as Child and get some stuff done in Goron City if you wanted to.
You can also pick that same chest at the entrance of DC when you're like the first meter in the tunnel. Okay, now Kratyos is hiking. I guess he's going river now.
Yeah, I'm going to be interested to see if Chuckles chooses to go do those peaks as well, or if Chuckles just decides to bail out for Temple of Time.
Yeah, my best guess is that Chuckles will get man on roof, maybe buy the shield if he has enough. Yeah, he has. And then he'll check top of DC, but then I think he'll save quit. And I think he already gained like 1 or 2 minutes over Kratyos at that point.
Yeah, Chuckles is very good, in my opinion, at routing usually. So that's going to be a leg up that I think will work in Chuckles' favor this seed.
Hey everyone.
Oh, hello, MisterKarp.
Hello, MisterKarp. Welcome.
How's it going?
Yeah, we're almost in go mode.
Good. Good. 11 minutes in, that's what I like.
So far we have not seen much of anything Hyrule Field foolish. It looked like Fountain. Yep, Fountain's also foolish. Not finding anything in our adult one, so we will see someone go child one here soon. But I will hand off commentary duties to you, so enjoy the dulcet tones.
Yes, Sadie.
Yeah, thanks Sadie for filling in.
Very helpful. Meant that I could go nice and slow through the hail, so it's good.
Right. No speeding tickets to try to make it on time.
No. Well, country roads anyway, so they wouldn't know. Oh, right. Highly a hint. Chuckles, what are you doing to me?
Yeah, Chuckles needs more information about where he should go.
Sunsong, okay.
We also know that Prelude is going to be on OoT because of the foolish field.
Oh yeah. Well, that's a unique situation, isn't it?
Yeah, you see it very rarely. Sometimes an area that has songs is foolish, but then it means either Serenade or Prelude, and in this case, Prelude.
Yeah. So hiking.
Okay, so both Megaton and Pierre dead. So yeah, not too much in fire.
Yeah. So look at the settings.
She hasn't given us anything, so we better go child with that open Deku looming.
Yeah. So we've got open deck and what else? We've got CMC.
Oh, that was banned.
Shops, bands, major picks, open deck, required only, love it. Blue fire arrows and free Scarecrow. Oh, okay. Quality of life, just like League, with a bit of open Deku. Okay. Actually, quite comfortable probably for both of them.
Yeah, this should be a easygoing seed. Maybe some people saw the previous race that Kratyos was doing. I think they chose all the bad settings, and the winner took like 4 hours and 17 minutes. So
I think Kratyos.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hadn't realised about the dog following him, I think.
Oh yeah, that's always annoying. Our doggy follows you in here.
Oh wow, I've never had that before. I know that you can
Yeah.
definitely get rid of the dog by going over to Hyrule Castle area, but it's a bit of a slog.
Yeah, you can always also try to run away very quickly. But yeah.
Okay, mask shop. Do you have the mask in?
We don't have a mask hint yet.
Okay.
Chuckles already did river and back of lake, so if he found one, he probably should know.
Yeah.
Kratyos still trying to get rid of the dog.
Yeah. Just getting some skulls along the way. Makes sense. Definitely feel. Oh, Deku Tree definitely the best play. But
Will we see another path hint here? Our first actually.
bomb bag. Okay. Lovely.
Also Guru Valley to Trinrova.
Valley to Rover. Okay, maybe you just. You got Serenade. I guess you could Serenade Owl and walk down to Valley. But you might want to just do Open Deku and South or Fields Barren as well.
Fields is barren, yeah, so
Makes it really awkward.
I guess you just go to Lon Lon and walk out from Lon Lon.
Yeah, time of day through Deku Tree, I guess. That's a big worry. I suppose as you're in market, you could just go straight back to adult and do DC now. You've got a bomb bag, and it's
Yeah,
progression, and it's a song.
yeah. Personally, I wouldn't like it so much. I would rather check some child songs first. Maybe you get Nocturne for some better movement.
Yeah,
We already have Bolero, so even hovers or hookshot would give you good movement there. But yeah, DC being the Green Medallion certainly means that it should be high on your list.
getting the Hyrule Castle hint. Whoa.
Oh yeah, also we've seen the hammer on the graveyard ledge, so that's also in logic now.
Oh, so you definitely go and get a couple of beans then. I'd even consider getting one for DMC. The routing around there could be a lot easier, because especially without Nocturne.
Yeah, so you would consider going adult here and then hike to DC?
I would probably, now that you've said about the TARDIS, I would
First get beans, right?
exactly get beans at least. Probably just Lon Lon Song, if I'm honest. I wouldn't bother doing Kiri Forest. I would just do Lon Lon Song, get River Beans, Plant Bean, Bolero, back to adult. I know it's greedy, but you've got to make play sometimes.
Maybe you also throw in maybe Serenade into Valley then into adult.
Oh, Valley's tough.
It's
Because
past the
you might just get a Pono, right? You might just get a Pono off of DC and then you're over to GTG entrance anyway. It's a lot quicker than running across the field. The worry is that you won't be able to get it without flying as a chicken.
Yeah, but I think the checks are considerably easier with as child than you don't even have to choose at the moment to peak.
Yeah.
I wouldn't go adult before checking Guru Valley, but that would be my opinion.
I know the Chuckles, if they found hovers, you can definitely do the hovers trick to get there as adult. And a strength. Another reason not to go to Valley.
Kratyos is actually going there. Oh no, he's going to London first. He's going to London first. I thought the angle was a bit different, but looking at the map, he's going to London.
Yeah, London into Valley makes sense, but now that you found strength on Bonji bowling.
I would, if there's another strength, then it's also pretty cool to have, because then DCG is more interesting.
Yeah, although it could just be something silly like a Router's Letter for Requiem somewhere.
It could even be your hookshot, so I don't know. I feel like you should check it. So certainly one of those runners will go there. I actually assume both will.
You can see Kratos going there, probably. Kratyos, sorry. That's
So
a
yeah.
let's what? Love this guy. I think I could probably marry Talon.
Hey, another bomb bag.
Another bomb bag. Okay.
That means we won't get a path hint for the Rongo's Cavern because
Yeah,
two bomb
that's
bags are
nice.
available.
Yeah. Two hints outside Deku Tree. And a whole bunch of checks in Deku. Deku makes Overworld a lot weaker as well. So I can definitely see going to Deku here.
Yeah,
It's
let's
a quick
see.
5 minutes to get time of day too. Nocturne, making planting those beans even easier.
Yeah, Nocturne is real nice. Feels like we've seen all the sometimes hints already. 2 in Fire, OGC. What else? Wasteland.
Game check.
We've seen a lot of hints, but only one of those was a path hint.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm usually quite stupid out about Open Deku anyway, so everyone listen to me about Open Deku. There are times when I'll just like, oh, I've got other things to do, and I just won't go.
Yeah, I certainly don't hate it. There's a very good chance that you want to go to Deku later in the seat anyway. With this dungeon layout, it's also likely that you maybe need to do AD. Oh no, wait, AD was Prelude, we already figured.
Exactly.
Still, I don't hate it. It's still an okay play.
Yeah. And it's very quick as well. It's sort of like a bottom of the world dip. You always just do it. Opening chest for money, maybe? Yeah, maybe we're thinking about planning for Lost Woods, I guess. Trying to get some money for the pocket.
Yeah, with 9 rupees you don't get very far in Lost Woods.
Yeah. And you want to make sure that you get that child bridge scrub as well.
Yeah, that's even more important than the Scrub Grotto. 1, because it's far out of the way. 2, because you can only do it as child. And 3, because there's a hint.
Yeah. Right, nothing in this from either, which just makes Deku even faster when there's nothing in here.
It also makes it worse that you went there. Okay, we're in Valley. Let's have a look at Kratyos' side to see what the chicken brings us.
Can't wait for it just to be behind Hammer Rocks. Make my
Yeah.
routing pay out. Let's go. Yes! My routing's paid out already.
It's now 50-50 because scripts are not on.
Mm.
And Hammer is available, and maybe Epona as well, very soon.
Yeah, especially after DC maybe. Crosswings is behind Hammer.
Oh, okay.
That's why I'm seed 69. Mask dead. Love it.
Oh, Chuckles is out of logic, and it's beautiful only.
Oh no. Imagine if Peaceful only meant that you had to only do logical checks. You're only allowed to do logical checks, sorry.
But what if
That'd
all
be
the slingshots
awful.
are in Gannon, and he's wasting his time now?
And then you get banned. You get banned from the race for not doing only end logic. What a category, that'd be great. And that would kill us Ice Cabin, wouldn't it? There we are. We're getting the highly hints as well on Kratyos' side.
could have checked those hints as adult. Decides to do them as child.
Yeah. I guess you check the last hint. Maybe you set Pierre. Maybe that's what they're thinking. Oh, free Scarecrow anyway, and a hook shot. Now, out of logic hook shot, not allowed. Not allowed to use it. It's banned. No, I'm joking.
Okay, well, you would not do Valley, and you would not do Deku. So you would have been right on the
lost.
Valley.
Yeah, that's right. We're gonna find a more fair path, which gives us a slingshot anyway, so we'll be fine.
Okay, now I'm curious whether this is actually long shot or not.
OT prelude, as we know. So what are our path hints so far?
Yeah, I think just Valley to Rover. That's the only one we've seen.
That's it. Wow. Okay, so my Christmas list, birthday list. Birthday's closer. Okay, birthday list is more for hints, and I want a bongo hint maybe. No Jabu hint.
But we know that there's no DC hint, so
Yeah,
we are pretty
it's gonna
sure
be
that
Jabu, isn't it?
all the other 5 are going to be hinted. At least that's how the hint mechanism works.
Actually, with Beautiful Opening, does it mean that you need slingshot or bow to do DC? Is that how? No, that was to do with tricks, wasn't it? With old league settings, that was it.
Yeah, you do need slingshot for that hook shot, so we know that slingshot is going to be somewhere.
Iron booties.
Chuckles checking for money and maybe even choose to. Oh, there
Oh,
are
and wow. Fire arrows, interesting.
Oh yeah, I think Kratyos has some sort of glitch, and that whenever he's going to the menu, he's back in.
Yeah, I've had that before as well. When I play on my laptop, it goes a little bit weird. Fire tunnel to Morpher.
Fire to Morpha. We have already a hook shot and.
I'll wait to find my slingshot in Fire Temple.
Yeah, slingshot on Volvasia. Let's go.
About to follow each other for the next 5 minutes. Be nice to see a runner choose to go into Goron City, considering you can finish everything in there.
Yeah, you probably clear Lost Woods for a little bit as child, get the song, and then you probably go adult quickly. Oh yeah, first we have to buy the bean still.
You're definitely thinking, I don't know, I'm always 50-50 on doing Lost Woods without doing the SFM hints first. Because, you know, you might just find a Lost Woods Baron by the time you got to the back.
Yeah, but I think most of the time you still want the child song, and then why wouldn't you do all the checks on the way?
Because you're coming back for the hints, and then you can do the rest of Lost Woods afterwards.
That's fair.
Fire Temple Morpher again. It's only twice we've seen those hints for Fire Temple Morpher. How many repeats do we have?
Sorry, what? How many what?
Repeats of hints do we have? Is it 2 or was it 3? I can't remember.
Yeah, 2.
Okay. And what's the difference then? Because pretty much we've had it's Lost Woods, isn't it? It's not Lost Woods, it's Lon. There's a difference. Lon and Valley. That's the difference in time. It's meant that Chuckles has done Deku Tree instead.
Yeah, also Chuckles has done a lot of things more efficiently. Kratyos was struggling with the dog. It's been a bit longer in adult.
Yeah.
But Kratyos has fire arrows. It's not impossible that it's going to be important at some point.
Fire arrows and Beast Baloney can be really important, especially for Din's logic.
And since we have Scarecrow set already, maybe Chuckles doesn't care with Child Lake Hylia.
Yeah, I understand that.
So who knows, maybe the Fire Arrows come in clutch at some point in the race.
I think you worry when you see Wasteland to Bongo or something, don't you?
Yeah, but in this case, Wasteland was already hinted dead, but all of them
Oh,
might...
we're fine. And definitely a big time Desert Colossus to Bongo, okay.
Oh, that's not going to be for Nocturne, so that's interesting then. I think we need another bean,
Buy
perhaps?
3 beans, yeah. Buy all the beans. Buy 10 beans.
Yeah, I think we need a wallet for the C2 bean logic.
Sword Tunic on Frogs 2. OGC again, okay. That's fine.
I guess
And they
Chuckles
should
already
put...
checked the Wolfos.
Yeah, on the way through.
He's not checking the... Oh, he's checking the other scrub, yeah.
Yeah.
First Child Goron City.
Yeah, it's very nice that you can do it this early and just not worry about it at all, ever. Oh.
Nothing on Rolling Goron today.
Mm.
I understand it's a hot topic or a hot check here on this channel.
Oh, Hot Rodder.
Yeah, I mean it's like a meme check, or people people have to call in sick when there's an item.
Not making Dad dance. SMH. Here we are. Thank you. I think they should put Dad dancing back into the game. It was rude to
Yeah.
take him out.
Yeah, there was a setting at some point, maybe it still exists. Turn useful cutscenes on. I still think it should be one of those.
Yeah. Or even just to allow Dad to dance after you finish playing when you walk away with the item.
Oh, yeah, good point.
Big quality of life for me.
I think people wouldn't hate Child Goron City so much if you turn that back on.
Yeah, everyone would rush it. No broken stick from Kratyos. It's going to waste a lot of wood here.
Oh, maybe it was slightly early. Ooh, almost got it.
More juice! No thanks.
With pain in your heart, you skip the choose because you already have.
Yeah, so you go hiking to Lon Lon. I think if you're Chuckles, you probably try and put Valley in now as well.
Yeah, what makes
Maybe
it for you now?
I think because you found your hook and your strength, and you know that Colossus's path. You're trying to engineer a time where you go to Colossus. Oh, hovers. Maybe you don't then, because now you can do all the checks as adult if you're Chuckles. Yeah, Chuckles can do the hovers trick to get the crate box, so I don't think Chuckles worries now. Buy the bean, go and plant. Chill, big chills.
But there's a difference between knowing how to do it and doing it in a race.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty sick. Hovers and magic back to back.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
So what does that leave us with the bongo hint in the Colossus?
something for Dins, I guess. I guess it could be a bow if the bow is locking a long shot.
Yeah, it can. You also need bow for shadow as well, so it can just be a bow
What's the bow for in Shadow?
at the end to lower the bridge.
Well, that's what I mean. You've got a Pierre with long shot.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah.
So if
You're-
if Pierre's locked by a bow, it could be a bow to complete Shadow. What I mean is the long shot availability being locked by the bow.
Okay, take it easy, chat. We didn't find anything for 20 minutes, and now it's a jet.
Now it's chat.
We still need quite a lot of stuff, I imagine.
What do we need? We already know where our hammer is, and we need a bow, Ruto's mirror, Rang, Dins, and obviously
Lasers,
lights. Yeah,
slingshot to get back in logic.
yeah, we need that slingshot. Otherwise, you can't finish. Not allowed. No, of course, we can finish that slingshot. Wouldn't it be good? This is sort of cruel settings I imagine of.
It's also super easy to go out of logic without you realizing it if you just
Oh
use
yeah.
the keys in a smart way. Gotta waste your keys all the time to be sure that you are in logic.
That could be sad.
Ooh, Chuckles going
But
for the farm.
Robber man to pair man.
Is he farming to 20? The game is just 10, right?
I believe so, unless what's 24?
Maybe you already
Child
did.
fishing?
Oh, he wants to do fishing. Yeah.
Can we child fishing if we're going through Valley?
Yeah, he will most likely go through Valley, but you can also play Serenade after Valley.
Unless one bean and frogs to get a few more? I don't know. There is potential to go and have a look in Domain as well as your child going up River, but the runners have already done River, checking hints, so it's unlikely.
Yeah, I think Chuckles wants to play it safe because I think he feels like he's the favorite in this race. So
Yeah.
better do all the checks. Better do the checks that your opponent might have done.
Surprised you didn't put cows on. There's a bow. Okay, so
Ooh,
Dins is
okay.
in Colossus, okay. Or
Okay,
behind whatever's there.
That's actually the one thing that Chuckles skipped in Lost Woods.
Yeah, although I think you do it straight away when you're an adult, because you've got Minuet, you're checking the song, you'll clear out the rest of Lost Woods.
But will Chuckles have 40 by that point?
That
When he plays
is a
Minuet?
big question, yeah. And it looks like we're just going to buy beans. There we go. I thought for a minute Chuckles might have played Bolero to go and get the money from Crater before playing Bolero to go get beans. Bolero Serenade for beans.
Oh, that's actually a smart play.
So you get all the money you need for all the beans, right?
How much is there again? Like 50?
70?
70 even. Isn't it
There's a red,
rupees?
there's another red, and I think there's 3 or 5 blues or something silly. 6 blues.
Oh yeah, it's very smart.
Oh no, I'm giving away secrets.
I mean, I know to do it when I play like a rupee shuffle, but other than that, I don't think about it.
If I'm a poor child and nobody loves me, then I go into Crater. Link is definitely from a poor family. Why? I'm so confused.
Oh, he's farming.
Oh, Rupee's farm.
Why
There's a red rupee there. That's cool to know.
Yeah, there's a red one there under the bridge. Yeah.
So this is your... You're only getting 2... Maybe only 2 beans, I guess. Or third one. Nice. Okay.
I think
That's all because of
I
the...
think he bought 2.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe it's just 2.
That's not where he wanted to place the beam.
Money?
Oh, he wants to farm.
Mm,
Okay, well, using your tricks. I think he's listening.
yeah, I think so too. It's just the knowledge from when we were in multi-world team. Oh, it would be so much fun to race Chuckles. Just gotta get through to brackets, I guess.
Yeah, well, if you both keep winning, at some point it will happen. Okay, Chuckles is also going for the fire arrows. That's good for him.
Very helpful. Being very thorough. Something I probably would have just gone straight to DC. You know what I'm like. Going into my multi-world team, I rush GTG as hard as possible now. Apparently that's my thing.
Yeah, I would consider myself a defensive player, but in this particular seed, I think I would just not do this check for a long time.
And it looks like they're just about to tie up with each other, apart from the bean purchase and the bow.
I think I would try to avoid this check until I have a scale and maybe the Jarble kit.
Yeah, I can see that.
But yeah, that's a lot to ask, because most of the time whether you have the Jarble kit, you don't have the skill.
Yeah!
Dancing Dad.
Dad, yeah. I think we played ZL instead of Saris. Which is fair enough, I've done that before. But that's made my day. If
Yeah.
anything else now.
Yeah, it's for the fans.
Yeah, you've heard of fan service anime. Fan service in this game is Dancing Dad.
Where's Chuckles going now? Does he want to read more hints?
Might be hints. Have they seen that Field's foolish?
Yeah, Chuckles has seen everything, so I think he's seen more hints than his opponent.
Unless it's Valley.
Oh, he didn't do Valley yet, of course, yeah. We thought he did,
Uh,
but he didn't. Yeah, this is just
So-
Valley. Really didn't
Open
think
Grotto for the hint and maybe over to Valley. Now, the trick that Kratyos is doing is a lot easier if you go for the middle of that wall. But just about managed to get it in. That's nice.
it's one of my favorite tricks of the game. It's so satisfying trick.
And you get a 2 back for your troubles. And
Just a 5-pack.
yeah, just a 5 back. But you still get the 20. You can get the 20 rupees. And if you're going to buy beans, that's helpful.
Maybe one day I'll try to learn the tube strat in Child Spirit.
Who's trying? Oh, as in when you climb.
That you climb through the spider in the cutscene.
Oh, that's something else. I can't even imagine.
It's probably not too hard when you really try it, but I think that's the number 1 tube strat in the game.
Yeah. Checking out the maze as well, which is cool, I guess. Another hint.
Okay, that's a lot of bombs.
Whoa.
Oh, moly moly.
Oh. Okay. Rush ice. Forest
Forest
Temple to
Baronade.
Baronade. Okay. So I guess. Whoa. Okay.
Okay, well, I just became illogic.
Here we go. Zoom, zoom. Let's go finish the seed. So maybe we get Prelude anyway. with Boomerang on Phantom Ganon maybe. Wow. So we can probably do Shabu after this next adult segment. We can do Dodongos and Fire. Another big one.
Yeah,
My
so
favourite item.
Kratyos actually peaked this already when he was adult. He went all the way up here to just to peak.
Interesting. Interesting not getting the hearts as well. Okay, so the bean
Where's it?
here. The other bean is being kept for Colossus, I
For
guess.
Colossus, yeah. We need one for Colossus.
Is this to get to River for Kratyos? They've not got beans yet.
I have to imagine it's for River.
Yeah.
I think he might have just gone through Keck then.
I wonder if it's quicker.
I'm pretty sure that just going through he was already almost in Keck, so I think that was 100% quicker.
Another big boy. Of course, Scale.
Hey, that's my kill. One of the most satisfying items in the game.
It's so useful, especially in RSL as well, but in any settings, it's so useful.
Oh yeah, with like the entrance ER, that's even
Oh my
crazier.
goodness. Right. So it's going to be nighttime. I've got beans. Might be a little bit difficult for Kratyos to get back into market at this rate.
Let's see if Chuckles is on time. I think he is.
Chuckles will be fine, yeah. Plenty of time. So I wonder if Kratyos might consider going up into Domain with all this time of day stuff to worry about. And is now trying to get hearts on these rocks. Hearts been a lot easier to get on that DMT set of rocks as well.
Yeah, I mean, with the way you routed this, then I think it makes sense too. Not sure what he's trying to do there.
Maybe realised that we had enough rupees just in that little bit of river? I don't know.
I guess it kind of makes sense somewhat to go to Domain. But on the other hand, maybe
The
just
time of day, yeah.
search a Boomerang first.
You could have saved maybe and tried to route in Dampe. Dampe might even be achievable now as well. No,
No, it's way too late for Dampe.
there we go. We're playing Nocturne anyway for the hammer.
Oh wait, you have Nocturne. Wait, that changes things.
Yeah. Yep, another forest hint.
Epona, let's go. GGG.
We'll get the hammer, we'll do fire, we'll do DC, then we'll go over, get our strength 2, do GG. So that's great. But with Forest Path, we've got to find that on Chuckles' side yet. They don't have it. Otherwise, I
the
think
hint.
they'd go straight in. Or did he have the hint for Marinade?
He has the hint, but he doesn't have the bow yet. But he's about to get it.
I think you go in anyway, don't you? You got hovers.
Yeah, actually, you could have gone in. You could have gone in straight away.
You find one key and you can do a lot of Forest Simple.
Yeah, that's actually kind of funny.
And here's the bow. Do you turn around? No, you don't. You go to Nocturne to get your hammer. There we are.
By our entry, perhaps.
We've got 6 hearts as well. And with that hammer, we can get a bottle in Gorn City Maze.
Yeah, and it's also a fairy, so you don't have to worry
Yeah.
about fire.
Being night time. What are we doing? Maybe straight into dongos, maybe. Maybe that's it.
You can even do the bow game here.
Is it daytime still? Wow. Still daytime. Fair play. And 10 skulls at 49 minutes. That's great timing.
Is this one of those seeds where you maybe not even bother about skulls at all? It's a bit risky if you don't find the 30 hint yet.
Yeah. I think you always go to 20.
I mean, there's something to say for postponing the 20 for as long as you can.
Mm.
I think lots of top runners. I think What the Hell also doesn't like to collect that many chews.
I think it depends on the dungeons you're going through for sure. Right, midnight. Okay. And Chuckles is trying to get back into market, I guess. We got Boulder
Yeah.
Destiny to have a look at as well. We'll be okay.
Yeah, so Kratyos did a very good job of routing day and night time to get to jump and digging, but the disadvantage is that he has to wait here a bit. It's actually not that bad.
It's a slight inefficiency there with not checking Destiny, but that's okay. With how the seed is going, we're potentially going to be in go mode very soon.
Yeah, we also still know that there's something in Valley.
Yeah, so either the strength or the mirror shield. We have our fire source and bow and fire arrows, so we don't have to worry about that for Spirit Temple. And this is where Kratyos gets the strength, which is great. Good that they don't miss it.
Yeah, so we have a couple of unfulfilled hints, but maybe the one in fire is a bit tricky, because it might just be a slingshot.
Yeah. Which is cool, actually, because it... does that mean anything for the hookshot, long shot logic? Or is it just... it locks a hookshot? Is that what that means?
If there's a slingshot in fire, then we know two things. Actually, we know one thing. We know that the other slingshots are behind that slingshot.
Yep.
But both hooks will always be hintable towards Morpha because you need them both. So it doesn't say anything about hookshots being hookshot locked or not.
Okay. I think that's always my most frustrating thing about reading the Morpha hints.
Yeah, so...
if it was to forest, it'd be great.
Yeah, then you have more information about hook locations in comparison to one another.
Oh, poor Kratyos is struggling here with the setup. Oh, nice.
Oh, just a bit too high.
Right, pray for the chickens.
Oof.
Come on, chicken. Come on.
Oh,
Yes.
That was so clutch.
Oh. Big chest in DC. Let's go. Lens of truth. Crossing in logic. That's what we like to see.
So also the way of the hero there is in logic. Is it going to be Requiem?
For Bongo. Oh, that'd be interesting.
Or maybe Dinsin somewhere in spirit?
Oh, for Roars is lovely. Oh, I love it. That means you're not going to get punished for going up Fire Temple now. If you find the boss key halfway up and still need to keep going for Baronade. Not Baronade, Morpha. No
Not gonna
punishing
lie,
there.
I think I'm almost at the point of leaving you here at CAMC to play the seed myself, because it looks so fun. Seed is giving you everything.
I think as a runner you'd find this very nervous. Because you're getting so many items in quick succession. You're like, oh no, is this a jet? Have I spent too much time in Child 1?
I mean, the only thing you can be worried about is maybe the valley and the lake, but I think most of the runners would do valley. Maybe not everyone would do lake. So Chuckles has gone pretty much out of his way to read all the hints that are available.
It's fair play. And
So yeah, I can see the feeling of being behind already. Yeah.
I know that's how I'd feel. I'd be looking at the time thinking, oh, it's almost an hour in, and look at my med count. I could have done Dongos by now, is how I'd feel. At least Chuckles is about to finish that one. Thankfully we've got hovers, so we've got the potential for a nice quick fire temple.
Yeah, I think I might actually postpone fire until I did all the progression and all the other hints. But yeah, GG. Yeah, fire just feels like it's going to be the slingshot at this point.
It could be long shot Pierre. Could be. It's my favourite location for long shot, apart from obviously Phantom Ganon.
You mean long shot on the Pierre check in fire?
Yeah.
That's actually into that, as well as
Oh
Megaton.
no, I didn't see it. Okay, that's sad. Okay, so what's the difference then between the two runners? Is it just efficient routing, I think?
Yeah, I think Chuckles is just showing why he's the higher seed, or the.
Yeah.
I think he's just been playing much more efficiently than Kratyos.
Because we're only about 6 minutes apart, but it's felt like they've done very similar things.
So unfortunately, we have to dip another stone dungeon just to find out what the path item is.
Yeah. The benefit of doing this is that you get some nice free skulls on the way.
I mean, if Forrest has the slingshot to be funny, that would be very bad.
Yeah, that tells you that
There is
hookshot
a
has to
world,
be in fire then. Yeah.
There has to be a world where it's possible. Can you imagine hook in fire and then slingshot here and then the other hook in Deku? Oh no.
Then
forget that I said it.
my brain's already hurting. I'm trying to. Oh dear. 30's dead.
Oh, 30 is more bomb juice.
So that means that if that's the case in your universe, then Matt, that we've got to worry about finding Rang behind Longshot then, I guess. Or something silly, or just Hook, I guess.
Oh,
maybe just Hook.
Just behind the thing that's here. Could also be on target, for example.
Yeah. So we've got the one key, which is fantastic. It means you can be really efficient with the forest play here, with the Froors.
I think we can be pretty sure that it's not going to be Dins here. So I think there's nothing left, pretty much nothing left for Colossus. Oh, actually, still the slingshot.
Yeah, it really depends on where the sling is. Most of the seed depends on where sling is. Somehow, an item for completing a stone dungeon determines the entire seed.
Yeah, I think as of now, I think the funny or strange scenarios are not necessarily realistic. It might just be Dins and Colossus and Boomerang here, and everything is nice and simple.
It's quite pleasant, I think, for the runners at least.
not sure how much you've seen of yesterday's race between Sponge and Gogeta, but that one was really wild.
No, what
Anyone
happened?
it's so hard to even describe what was happening there, but pretty much all the path hints were like indirectly hinting towards something. And maybe one of the wildest things was the hammer in Wasteland that was locking all the wallets and the sword tunic. And the first bomb-back was on, what was it? In the pillar in Water Temple.
Wow. Okay.
It was beatable only, and like the second wallet and the
Yeah.
sword tunic were both in the big lava room in fire. It was really funny. I think there was also something on Treasure Chest game. Oh yeah, it was the bow was part there. It was really wild.
Yeah. I think the most frustrating hints are always the ones that have to do with tunings and wallets, I think.
I think it's also the beauty of this game, where you cannot really trust all the path hints. I mean, they're hints, but
Yeah.
at the same time, you gotta weigh all the options you have, even just ignoring the hints. Nothing yet here. Oh wait, here's a big chest here in the forest.
Could just be a hair. There we are. Nice and simple.
Nice and simple.
So straight into fire. Yeah. Good lad.
Yeah, I guess it can't hurt to just be sure and. Oh, he wants to do something else first. Oh, he wants to roll his leather first. I can see that.
I can see. Yeah, it makes sense.
He doesn't know it's there yet.
A lot of quick checks and hints actually going around the sloop as well if he's feeling like he needs more hints.
Yeah, so what are we missing? We are missing... We have shadow hint, we don't have a fire hint yet. It's the only thing we're missing is the fire hint.
Well, where was Sarius?
It was on Bolero. We started with Bolero.
Okay, so I don't think we can get... Can we get a fire hint? I guess we can get a fire hint for a tunic.
I mean, the hammer is still hintable.
Well, that... I guess.
Covers are potentially hintable.
Well, yeah.
Comeback isn't. Strength probably isn't.
Yeah, the hovers will depend on where the boss key is, I guess, for fire.
So I think actually we're good to go. I think we just should do a lot of progression right now. And maybe GTG as well if we still need stuff. Storms is also available now after beating the Dongo.
That's cool. I think you try fire into Jabu, then bottom of the well.
No, I'm not touching any side dungeons until I've completed all the progression and path hints in this part of the race. See if we can avoid bottom of the well.
I guess you've got the opportunity to go across the wasteland and leave for walls there, picking up whatever's in valley, and then knowing if you need to get another song potentially by rushing ice afterwards.
Yeah, so can we maybe determine where some of the songs are? We know that Prelude and Suns are on the medallion checks or the reward checks. Or Storms is here on Prelude. That leaves us Song of Time and Requiem in Ice and in the Colossus.
And you've got to go to Colossus anyway because it's path.
Yeah, I'm just thinking if I want to have my furrows in Spirit or in GTG. Probably Spirit. Just look at the Chuckles menu. Pretty much everything is there. It's almost full. Okay, so what can we do now? We can do Jarble, we can do fire. Oh, we can actually clear
Yep.
fire, yeah.
Yep.
Oh yeah, then of course you go fire. I
Oh,
thought.
what's this? Long shot! Now we can do
Okay.
water. So just strength 2 and mirror shield we're looking for, I guess. Because whatever's in Colossus is going to be allowing us to finish Shadow at some point.
I think we're just actually are we just one item from go mode? If Dins is in Colossus and Mirror or Strength is in,
Yeah.
I think we're just one item from go
Yeah, I
mode.
think so.
You're not checking anything until you've done all your progression right now.
Yeah. I don't think you're not climbing fire either. Monkey
No, you
now.
don't. No, you don't. Okay, so the only difference right now is Chuckles having the boomerang. And the scale might come in clutch at some point.
I think it's
Yeah,
okay
progression.
if you're Kratyos, but the scale is going to be very helpful for routing into the main area when you next go child.
Oh yeah, it's faster to go to Jabu then. So it turns out the seed actually gave you the full Jabu package and the scale, as I mentioned earlier. For maybe it would be good to wait for child fishing with to have this package first. That was not an English sentence.
I mean, it's tricky though because you might miss your letter in Lake. Sorry.
Yeah, but I mean you have Serenade, so you can always go back there.
Yeah.
There's not really it's not really better to do it earlier than later necessarily. So I wouldn't collect any more skulls. Yeah, funny how such a seed can go. So in the first 20 minutes you find nothing, or the first 15. Then like 45 minutes later you are one item from go.
Really interesting that Kratyos went in there, saw the key but didn't pick it up, and then just reset instead. Because I think when you finish this, yeah, I suppose when you finish, it depends on if you've got strength 2 or not. You might go to GCG before you go back to fire, I guess.
Yeah, I wouldn't go back to fire. The long shot is, yeah, I think hard confirmed the path item. Yeah, the Becky was in the big lava room. let's see if Volveja is playing nice, or if Volveja is coming from the one hole that you don't want her to come from.
It's okay. There's a guide to that. I don't think you mind too much. And there we are. We've also got a bottle with a fairy in it, so we don't really mind. We don't mind, I think. Placing down the bomb.
So Chuckles also does an extra check.
Yeah. I wonder if they'll pick up the key or not.
Yeah, if you go here, then you have to pick up the key. In my opinion, at least. Nice fight for Kratyos.
Yep. Very clean.
Wouldn't be able to do it any better myself. Hey! Double pass maybe too. I think I did call it at some point, I think. Maybe just a slick on Volve. And then I think it was
Definitely did. Yeah, right at the beginning.
Oh god.
Awesome.
But what I didn't say was that there was also going to be long shot here. And it kind of defeats the purpose of my prediction.
That's right. We'll do Jabu now. We'll get Lax. What's this for? I guess you go across. You use your horse now. You go across, or you can, or just more water. Duh, just water.
Yeah, we can even do water now. It's
Yeah.
the only dungeon we
got-
can't is Spirit.
And the benefit of doing this now is that you can not have to worry about saving for ores for doing the Morpher fight. Just get out of the way.
Yeah, you get it out of the way. This might actually be close if Kratyos decides to just do progression. Piggy's still behind because of the times he needs in forest. But
Yeah, just
definitely not
rang.
by far.
That's gonna be very close.
I would still give Chuckles like 1 or 2 minutes, maybe even 3 minutes ahead.
Yeah. All depends how Kratyos does the fire temple routing. Whether or not they shoot the eye and go through that way or use the key. An early boss key being treated.
Don't even need furores. What is this?
You know how Chuckles likes doing this check first? I know some runners are prejudiced, right? Are doing the main CL column first and then doing that with bow chest.
Yeah, I usually do the CL check first.
That could be a big time difference too in water.
Yeah, I think just the check is just quicker as if the water is not there.
That's true.
I don't like these levers. I think they're called. Bullying me.
They're the stingers, aren't they?
Oh, the stingers. Yeah. What are the levers again?
Levers are the little plant
Oh, the green
guys
thing
in the
block.
desert. Yeah. I know they're stingers because Jabu. They're the
Yeah,
creatures
you're
from
right.
Jabu
You're
Jabu.
right. You're right.
Here we go. Nice morph fight. And yes, we are doing the CL column first. Now, what if we find a mirror shield here? Whoa,
Oh,
big chest!
chest. It can't be.
Oh, that'd be disgusting.
Yeah, if
Oh,
that's
maybe
one
it's
of the
just Kakiri's sword.
it can also still be light arrows.
Yeah.
What a baller! He's not even picking up a juice.
No, he picked up the 5-pack in Goron City, doesn't he, anymore?
That's right. Yeah, that's a different maker. Yeah.
Oh, I'm so excited for this big chest. It could just be a time save with BGS as well. That could be so useful at this point in the game.
Can also be just another slingshot.
Another bomb bag. Oh, that's a shame. Was that eye drops and shoot the sun? Or was that a bottle?
I actually. Oh, the question is the same in chat, so it probably is eye drops. I didn't pay attention.
Yeah, I think it was eye drops. That's 2 brand chests and a chew. That's 3 items already seen in water, so water's probably never being seen again. Is this dragon chest? Because we don't have summer time. I see that.
Oh, I would 100% do the other checks first before doing Dragon Chest.
Yeah, I would do the middle level checks. You got 2 versus 1 with a reset.
Yeah, you can also always do this one as a 6 foot check.
Yeah, yeah. What do we have? It's a blue P. Okay. Opponent breaking the 4th wall again. There we are. I always feel uncomfortable doing more than a few checks in water because resets take such a long time. And pretty much at the end of every path is a reset.
Yeah, maybe I underestimate how much time it actually takes. I'm a BizHawk myself. Apparently it's worse on PC.
I think VC is about 25 seconds, 20 seconds ish. So you can just add a whole minute and a half just doing Water Temple with resets. Right. Strength 2 or Mirror Shield. And I think you place fours in GTG just in case. Mirror Shield, there we go.
Okay, so we're out of 2 strengths away from needing only the light arrows.
Yeah. And that strength requirement is actually pretty interesting. We've not got any hints for a strength yet.
Now that might mean they are all 3 available.
Which might force you to try and think about earlier sphere checks. Okay, there we go. Poor Grudo lady. Reminds me of Wreck-It Ralph. I'm glad I'm not a video game NPC.
I really
Maybe
hope
I am, who knows?
I really hope video game characters are not sentient, because being defeated over and over and over is not going to be great.
So that one or two times when you're playing RSL and she traps you.
Yeah, in the siege you don't even do GTG, you're just going straight
No.
zooming.
I mean, you have the option to leave fours here just in case you do find Requiem. And I think Chuckles might choose to do that when he's here.
Yeah, that's actually smart. Yeah.
Massive
if you,
quality of life here with the long shot.
also, if you don't find Requiem, you might still leave for watching TTG and then just do ice reasonably soon.
Yep. I think you do ice because you want to get rid of the child section of Requiem in case there's keys there without having to worry about back and forth. It's definitely a choice to do ice after this.
Also, if this is like Song of Time and that is going to be your path, then TTG is still very cool for Dins, right?
Oh, for sure. And you also worry about River Chest in Water Temple after that as well.
But it's certainly a race. Chuckles was a bit more efficient in the beginning, but what does it matter if you just find your items?
Yeah. Well, thankfully for Chuckles, Kratyos still has to do Forest Sample. So it might be okay.
Yeah, but I think the time it takes you to get to the boomerang is quite similar to the time Chuckles needs to go to Colossus.
It's true.
Chuckles
Depends.
just lost like a few minutes here in Water Temple.
It does depend on how efficient you play now, how much you rush across Wasteland. So it's not Colossus Ferry. Did we need the beans?
Because then we also need Requiem.
Well, I didn't see that.
I think it was a nut, but we'll probably get a better look soon. I think you can also check the item when you walk out of Spirit.
Oski on the child hand?
I think you can see the check as well if you walk out here.
Not sure.
Oh no.
Song of Time.
Is that going to be our path, huh? Back to Water Temple.
That's where he looks. Yeah, nuts. It's Song of Time.
The dream is alive.
Okay. Nocturne. Where's Nocturne? Are we going to ice? No, fire arrows. Okay.
Okay, well, it's a quick check, but there's so many other things to do.
Yeah, we got the hint for Valley. But maybe we're just going straight to Jabu, I guess. Especially with that scale. That could be really important for Chuckle versus Kratyos there.
Yeah, I'm a bit conflicted. It also would have been maybe great to figure out what the path hint was.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm
just wants
gonna.
a song.
Yeah. Okay.
Is she setting it to nighttime again for Dampe? I think he's playing too safe if that's the case.
Yeah. Well, we've left Ferals inside Spirit, and I guess we reverse back to TTG. Well, Kratyos seems really unconfident about the item on the arch.
Trying to target, but that's not
Easiest
allowed.
place to see it is over next to that hint stone.
I think he must have seen it already. I think he just wants to go
Maybe.
back.
Okay, I'm a child now as Chuckles. Making it Danpei timing just like you said.
Yeah, I feel like he's playing a bit too safe here, Chuckles. Is he doing lens game? Oh, that's really safe. You're
Really
one item from Go, Chuckles.
Where was Lens again?
Was it DC? The one flower chest?
Possibly. Well, at least Chad gets a guess on the Lens game. Oh, I'm getting really worried for Chuckles with Kratyos going back for DTG. With potentially so much being locked behind Song of Time.
Yeah, I mean it's. I think the hardest decision right now would be when do you go GTG? Do you do it straight away, or do you do some other things first?
Yeah.
I guess just going GTG is the right play here.
I think because you're already outside desert. It's very tempting just to go straight to GTG. But you might just find a second strength somewhere, right? And then you can do. There we
Oh
go.
wow,
Wow.
that's such a big one for Chuckles.
Wow. I can't even.
That's dirty.
That's absolutely huge. So you do Jabby and you go back to Valley, find a mirror shield, and you go beat Spirit. Once you finish Spirit, you reverse, find your Dins, and you go. That is huge.
Yeah, that's. I think that's pretty much game
That
winning,
could be game winning, yeah.
unless here's another strength.
Oh.
Yeah, I think Kratyos needs to find a third strength because I think the most runners would almost last locate the treasure chest game.
Yeah. Was it even in a hinted location? Like,
No, I don't think so.
nothing hinting towards that at all. Wow. I would have lost this. If there's no strength somewhere else, many runners would have lost this Chuckles in this game. But we will see. We will see if there's another
So
strength.
2 strengths in market and they weren't hinted. So
That is... Ooh.
magic in the Lost Woods wasn't hinted.
Nope. Hovers.
Dungeon's Cavern wasn't hinted. Ay, ay, ay. Strength 2 was on treasure chest game.
Yeah.
That's like literally winning the lottery.
Okay, at least we got a golden boy here. And there might be a strength inside of Shadow Temple.
Oh,
That's the strength.
That's insane.
Strength 3? No, OGC's not available
But
because it's
yeah,
hinted dead.
but Kratyos might think that this is the path now because of Song of Time, but we know now that it isn't.
We know it's not. We know it's not strength 2.
Oh, but maybe it's. What if it's? Oh, no, the OGC is dead as well.
Yeah. We know it's not strength 2. Something else has to be inside of her, I guess. Maybe the mace. Did we check the mace?
What if
Oh,
this is?
it could be toilet, yeah.
What if this? What if this is some dirty tunic logic as well for fire? Because we are still not in logic.
What if there's a tunic in GTG behind Song of Time?
So the sling is not in logic. So hook is not in logic.
This is true.
Sorry, one hook is in logic, but longshot isn't. No, I don't think that matters too much. Because crossing is for sure in logic.
Yeah, yeah. We're just looking for Dins to finish. Like, oh.
Yeah, both strengths are in logic. Oh, yeah. It's really good for Kratyos that he checks this, even though
I
it feels
think
bad.
it's
because we know that this is actually important.
Yeah.
It's going to be Dincy, right? No. Wait.
There's a bullet. Deep fire, maybe? Or what
No.
is it? Is
No,
it?
it can just mean that this long shot locked thing we're looking for.
Oh, do we have a hint for Bighorn? We do, don't we?
I think Big
But
One was dead.
the only other long shot lock thing is Bosky chest in water.
Yeah, but
Because the child hand in spirit is a Bosky.
yeah, so I guess that's not long shot locked then.
But Bosky chest in water is still long shot locked. That's the only thing
Yeah.
that it could be, I guess.
Okay, this suddenly became very interesting.
Deep
Logic
fire. Yes, let's go.
I'm not convinced about Deep Fire yet. I think River Chest is actually still on the list.
Yeah, river chest is still there. You just found a wallet that puts everything into logic now.
But yeah, that wallet that did put a couple things in logic, yeah.
It could
What's
be
the
in Jab. It could be in Jabu, right? Dins could be in Jabu
Can it?
because the sling got us a hook to get us a boomerang.
Yeah, but the hook in fire is already in logic without.
Ah, without the tunic. Yeah, you're right.
I have the feeling that there's still a little surprise for us in the seed, logic-wise.
Oh, that wallet made me so happy. I thought, oh, we're just gonna finish the seed now. Maybe not.
Remember when we said nice and simple? I think it became very hard all of a sudden.
Yeah. You're definitely very grateful for 5 hours in inside Spirit Temple here.
So I think it's pretty much River Chest or some
Water Boss Key as well.
or Water Bosky Chest. Yeah, it might just be Longshot locked. Was there a key on Morpha? No, there was Choose on Morpha.
Choose, yeah. But if that wallet is the path, it could be the Zora Tunic. Because Zora Tunic's on Frogs 2, right?
Yeah, it is actually.
Which Song of Time is required for. And there was a key in Central Pillar. So anything Longshot locks Song of Time at this point.
Oh, did we see Central Pillar? I thought we didn't see it.
Yeah, I thought Chuckles peeked it.
Oh, wow. But it's the path to Bongo that matters right now, so...
It is. So, no, because... where's Sun Song again? I can't remember. Is that Nocturne?
Burning Keg, yeah.
Then no, it can't be for Zora Tunic, because Sun Song is locked behind Shadow. So Song of Time can't be for Shadow completion through Frogs 2. But it can be if we need a double wallet.
Yeah, target in the woods is actually a thing. It's actually possible, I believe.
It can be target, I guess, yeah.
I think there are just very few checks where this can be right now. It's
As long as it is
it's gotta be
strictly
Song of
behind what
Time
we
locked.
found, yeah.
It's gotta be Song of Time locked, so it can also be Deep Fire, it can be behind Slingshot. But if it's behind Slingshot, then it can actually also be...
The 2 water checks are going to be really interesting to see if anyone checks them.
I was briefly thinking that maybe it's actually just Spirit, but we also have the Boomerang, so the Slingshot is not going to matter for Spirit.
No.
Okay, I guess the winner of this race will be the one who figures it out the fastest.
That's a chat then, I guess. Chuckles making good time in Jabu. Getting the secret nuts in those pots, my favourite.
Yeah, that's a first for me to see a wallet in the sunken rupees in GGG to decide on
Yeah.
on a fire path. Holy moly!
There's only a few gold chests now that are going to have things that you don't want.
There's also so many assumptions you have to make. You have to assume that that was the only wallet, and that you have to assume that it was the only slingshot.
Yeah. But if you've looked in the rest of the maze, I think if you're Kratyos, you're definitely thinking, oh, it's just strength 2. You're definitely just
Yeah,
thinking, oh, it's strength 2, right?
yeah. Kratyos is actually, he might be just on the wrong path for the rest of the seat until he finds strength 3.
Yeah. Which is perfectly fair. It's whether or not Chuckles manages to decipher it. Did we see inside the maze? Was there anything else in the maze?
I think there was something like 5 kilot.
Because there was another key on the Song of Time side.
Or was there maybe even a key in the center? Because of course it's beatable only.
Oh, that's true. If there was a key in the center, that key is really important on that side.
Okay, well, I'm afraid we have to wait for maybe half an hour until we find a solution, because we still have a couple of things to do.
So.
Oh boy.
Oh, it's a knife. Okay. Now we can do Deku Tree.
DLC knife in the seat.
That doesn't put Dead End into logic now, does it? I assume it doesn't.
No, I am pretty sure that that's a trick that's enabled.
Cool.
Okay, we can also check. What is it? Light arrow cutscene.
Yeah.
That can actually also have. Because it's
Yeah,
behind fire, it can also have the thing we're looking for.
that's true.
What if this is Dins? Then that's just ridiculous.
It's so funny.
Then I think Chuckles can't complain about being unlucky with routing for a long time.
Go to the right. I believe in you. Come on. Almost. Oh boy. There we go.
This has to be dead, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, this might actually be Dins. So I wouldn't be surprised if we're actually just in no mode now.
Or glow at least.
Or glow mode, yeah. Chuckles wouldn't even know what's happening if that's the case. if he finds Dins here, he's trying to figure out what's on Colossus. He will never figure it out.
If you find Dens here, you can just go into Shadow and accept your fate, I think.
Yeah. I think we need to know. Oh wow, that's amazing.
I can't believe it.
I think we need a new rule. I think you have to explain the logic when you finish, otherwise you don't win.
Oh my goodness, that was fantastic. I'm so glad that I was here for this race.
This is one of the funniest jokes I've seen in a long time. Yeah. Lex will dance.
Okay, glow mode, here we go.
Song of Time to the wallet to beating Volveja. The sling is not important.
Wow,
For the path to Bongo, the sling is not important.
that is amazing.
First question, Chuckles, what do you think the logic was in the seat? I don't know.
I can't wait for Chuckles to find a wallet in Shadow Temple and be like, huh.
But that strength 2 was that was, I think that's even dirtier than the dins. I mean the dins, okay.
Yeah,
Fair.
finding that strength 2 on TCG.
So Mirror Shield is hinted in Gerudo Valley, so Chuckles will 100% grab that.
Yep.
It's the only check he has left in Gerudo Valley.
It also means that they definitely won't be doing TCG at all. And so we need to find lights.
Oh yeah, where can lights be anything anywhere funny? I don't think so. We have everything.
I think we have everything to do everything now, yeah.
Yeah.
It would be
Chuckles has strength.
interesting, though, if lights were in light trial.
Oh yeah, yeah. But then I still think Chuckles should have the race because
TCG is the obvious player, right? Yeah.
GGG is so much easier to find than. I would consider diving also a little bit funny. Lap dive, I mean.
Yeah.
But yeah, Chuckles he can actually go mode this. Well, for as much as you can go mode Shadow.
Yeah, as long as you get 5 keys, you're happy.
So would you, being in Chuckles' situation, probably being in go mode after the Mirror Shield, would you set furrows in GG?
No. No, I think you're going to want to keep your flaws for Ganon's Tower. You might even leave it in spirit, just in case lights are there. Because ideally you just want 3 keys and a boss key in spirit, and then you're zooming. You're not even thinking, oh, let's finish Spirit Temple.
But you can also, let's say, put furrow somewhere, then see where the hint is, and if it's... no, wait, this doesn't work.
Yeah, it's only because we don't have Requiem. I think you save it for spirit.
I think also there's going to be so many checks left in the game that it's probably just best to go for the hint.
Yeah.
Ooh, Chuckles wants to be fancy.
Yeah.
Oh wow, this is not what I expected to see in this race. So when we thought it was all simple, nice and simple.
Well, it was. Just the items were there for you.
It was actually more simple than we could have imagined. Just don't think about the hints at all, and it works.
Yeah, just go. Oh dear me.
So what would be the, if you look back at the seat, what would be the number 1 difficult item? I think not a single one was difficult, right?
I don't think so. I think you're just worried about finding strength 2 this seed.
Yeah, but it is sort of semi-hinted with the Song of Time as well, so... Of course we know it's not the item, but you will for sure look there.
Not using lens to check the invisible chest. SMH.
Always kills me when there's like an item very deep in the seed. In this case, it's Song of Time that locks 3 things. In this case, both wallets and the Goron tunic. Otherwise, it doesn't work what we are witnessing now.
Yeah. And like, I think Chuckles knows that they're probably in like a glow mode. So they're able just to zoom now. Whereas Kratyos is going to be thinking, okay, well, I may as well check this item. May as well check this on the way. They did go through the ice switch room, so they saved a little bit of time in Forest Temple.
So in a qual, the winning time would be sub 2, you think?
Yeah, I think so. I think I'd be close to doing this in 2 hours. So I was zooming.
Yeah, you would skip, but yeah, you would also skip Deku maybe. So
Yeah,
You
I
skip.
think I think you get the. I would have gotten the hook shot from fire,
What if that long shot was your go mode in Deku in the
but
seed?
we've got this. We've got this. You got this slingshot path as well. Just curious. Depends on when I find the next slingshot, I guess. If I
Yeah,
don't
but
find one.
I mean, it could be the slings on his path, but when you see fire to morph and you find the long shot or the hook shot, then
Yeah.
I think you're already satisfied.
Yeah, I would definitely be last location in that long shot. Actually, potentially not. You know, because I wouldn't be able to do Shadow Temple, and I would have done GTG in Spirit. So maybe I'm thinking, okay, most checked dense location now is definitely Deku Tree.
But why would you not be able to clear Shadow Temple?
So I wouldn't have Dens from facing. Or was it? No, it's water now. I would have it, wouldn't I? Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, I think if you would skip Deku the seed, then yeah, long shot is going to be your go mode in Deku.
Yeah.
So having seen the seed, would you still skip Deku next time it's open and it's a stone?
Oh, it's hard to know. If I wasn't given bombs early, I would be going to Deku, but I don't know how I'd actually play it.
Let's see if Chuckles' wind room is on point.
Alright, come on, Chuckles. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Bash. Yeah. Little bit slow, but not punished.
So Kratyos is actually back in Water Temple here.
Yeah,
He
with a
wants
Song of
to.
Time.
Yeah, I think he's just looking for river chest.
It needs 2 keys to get there.
It's also pretty hard to realize during the race that that actually might be Light Arrow cutscene.
Yeah, that's a hard one.
Because if you think okay it might be Light Arrow cutscene, then you probably want to do Jabu first.
Have we seen Boss Key in Shadow yet?
Oh, I don't know. I think we have, but not sure.
Oh well, we're doing the backside anyway. I think if you're very happy with beatable only logic, you'll see this small key in Central Pillar and leave. Because River Chest requires all the keys. There we are. Small keys right there.
But don't you have all the keys then, or?
No, because you don't have a Zora tunic.
Oh yeah, but there might also be 2 wallets in the game. Yeah. But that's also yeah. there's all these assumptions that you have to guess where the wallets are.
Yeah. And
But
this
it's
isn't
actually
summer
actually
time locked.
it's actually a good point that the Zora tunic matters here.
Just because we know where it is.
Yeah. I hadn't thought about that myself.
Right, so we've got free Scarecrow, so we're not shooting the bomb flowers. We just want to find our key and our boss key. So what have we got? We've got a spirit completion with a mirror pickup on the way. And we need to do Jabu to get our dins to get into Shadow. So it's quite curious that Kratyos isn't just going to do progression right now.
Oh,
There's the
there's
wallet.
another.
There we go.
That's for sure wallet locked.
That is the wallet, locked wallet.
So we only need to know the Goron tunic location to know exactly why things were where they are like this.
Yeah, easily just inside gallons or something silly now. Whoop, whoop,
Oh
whoop.
no!
Oh,
Oh, so sad. Honestly,
nice
if
safe
it would
play.
happen to me, that's just tilting.
Yeah, I know that feeling. There's the boss key.
Hey, Bosky.
You got to ask yourself, what is Pierre doing in these temples? Like, who recommended a holiday spot
He's
in
an
these temples?
adventurer. He
I
looks so
know.
happy. Look.
Is he copying Link's outfit? Is that what the pink rosy cheeks are about?
I'm mostly worried about why Pierre goes to Fire Temple. That doesn't seem healthy for a Scarecrow.
Hmm.
If one little spark can light you to flames.
Won't it be cool if Gorn Tunic is in River Chest?
Oh, that would be disgusting.
Because our boy Kratyos is going to go through, find a big golden chest and go, yeah, I knew it. I knew it was here. And then open it and go, oh no. That's exactly how I feel. Chuckles not knowing the tempo of Skater Boy.
Those were two strange angles to hit Bongo's eye, but
Yeah,
that was a trick.
hope it works, yeah. Jump slash techniques for Dark Link.
I have so much trouble with Dark Link lately. I kind of know the trick that Kratos is doing right now, but sometimes it doesn't work.
Yeah, you gotta try and get Dark Link to want to slash you like that. So no jump slashes, no flips, no nothing. Just a few slashes, then turn around. There's a
Hey,
slingshot.
that's part of the puzzle. Because we knew those had to be deep as well,
Yeah.
behind the wallet.
There you go, Shadow Temple tick. Love it. Very likely a 230 from Chuckles at this rate, we'll see.
Feels bad to hike all the way to Spirit, but yeah, it's definitely faster than picking up Requiem in Ice.
Yeah, I suppose. Well, if you'd found blue fire arrows, it might be a little bit
Oh yeah, with
closer.
blue fire arrows, then
But you don't know where Requiem is at this point yet. If you Chuckles, it's a
oh yeah,
50-50.
Chuckles wouldn't know. Yeah, for sure.
Right. So nothing found in river. So now Kratyos is at Fire Temple debating life choices, just like I would be. And now we're going to Jabu.
Yeah, honestly, I think Kratyos did a pretty good race. I mean, execution is not at the level of Chuckles yet, but there was certainly a point in the race where he could have just
Yeah.
gone for it.
A lot of really good choices around the hour mark. It's a shame that they fixated on that wallet.
And of course, there's nothing you can do when Chuckles goes. The treasure chest game finds the strength through. That's just
Oh, of course.
you can't do anything against that. That's just
Thankfully, it didn't actually matter too much because we just found our own strength. And
yeah.
if you play the seed by going to Jabu and doing prog, then you just find your dins anyway.
Yeah, I think the 5-head play, the seed was to recognize that there might be something on Light Arrow cutscene.
Mm.
Kratos was actually the only one to be able to realize that.
And big sad times not having a scale as child. Right, I can actually hear Chuckles' heartbeat through the screen.
Yeah.
You know when you're in glow mode, you're 1 hour 55 in, like, oh damn. My opponent's probably in glow mode too. that's
No,
what you imagine.
if I was in Chuckles' position, I would think, oh, my opponent is just finishing like an hour behind me because I did treasure chest
Yes.
game.
Maybe, I guess. You feel quite good actually with the treasure chest game strength too, even though there's one just chilling in GTG.
So there was a moment when we thought that maybe the fire path was going to be bait, but then the Colossus hint turned out to be bait.
They have good movement here with the chicken, can actually be faster than running up river.
Okay, seems like Chuckles wants to put force in here.
I can see
I
that.
don't
It's the
really
most
hate it.
dense location, yeah.
But then maybe you have to do some save copy file threads before you go to the light arrow hint.
I suppose you could, but
Oh, you should be
I'm,
checking those two.
I don't know. Just in case lights is there, I guess maybe. Draws, yeah, I can see that. It's a quick 2 checks. Just before you play FW. And I guess while you're here, you may as well check the ceiling item. Oh no, there we are, we just come.
Yeah, honestly, I think Chuckles is actually just a very good player. Maybe he doesn't believe it himself yet. But I think the difference between Chuckles and maybe a top 32 player or even top 64 player,
Yeah.
I think Chuckles just checks too much. He's playing too defensive, I think. And in this seed it worked out quite well because he found strength 2 out of the blue.
But the chances of that are insane.
And he was also going very much out of the way for hints. I mean, hints are good, but I think there's also something to say for maybe checking a few hints along the way first. So that would maybe be my main criticism, if you can say it like that. I think Chuckles is a brilliant player, but I think he can do better if he manages to get that aspect of the game right as well. He seems a little lost here in the wasteland.
It's very difficult when it's twilight like this to cross. Magic spins definitely help, but charging the magic spins even better. This is something I need to learn how to do, really. I've never learned how to not do the bow path
Oh
in the forward
yeah,
direction.
yeah. You mainly try to walk along a certain line. So you pretty much go to the top of the mountain. You have it on to the right of you, and then the mountain has a line going to the bottom left, and that's what you follow until you can go right.
Okay. I'll have to have a go at that before I face La Plopla on Sunday. Maybe I'll do it in the multi-world race on Saturday.
And also contact TJ or maybe some others who know a crazy setup where 20 jumps and then you make it to the end.
Oh no, I can't be doing with setups. Just let me eyeball it. Let me learn about eyeball. It'll be
Yeah,
fine.
I know. The setups are terrible.
Yeah, my biggest nervous bit is now going to be the Sunday. I just want to play Chuckles so much. Maybe I'll just 1v1. 1v1 Chuckles. He's up for that usually.
Yeah, so if Chuckles is winning this, and I think there's almost no chance he won't, then he is at least on to the next round. And he can play iCup speedruns, or IC up speedruns. We're still not sure how it's pronounced. Then he can battle him for the top seed of this group.
It depends if you have a 10-year-old brain. Depends on how you pronounce that word. So, with the long shot, Spirit Temple feels very comfortable.
Yeah, Longshot is great in many locations. Forest, Spirit, Shadow.
The only thing that will slow down finishes now is going to be needing Strength 3. But we've got 4s in G2G, so that's not too bad.
Yeah, so I'm mostly curious now how Chuckles is approaching the end game, the light arrow hint. Is he doing safe strats? Or how is he making sure he has like 2 4 spots?
I think you save, you replace 4s, and then find the hints.
Oh
Then
yeah,
resave if you need to.
And then you resave if you need to, yeah. So in theory you can maybe even have 3 4 spots then.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So you have one in one save file, second in your main save file, and then the third one is where you save or not don't save on cannons.
Okay. So is that all our keys? No. Full Kratyos without any nuts. Playing Stingers for more challenging than it should be.
Yeah, when talking about weak spots, I think ammo management is one of my weak spots. I did a practice race recently, and early in the game we found a stick upgrade, and not too much later I was out of sticks.
Yeah, it's always the decision whether or not you try and steal stick as much as possible on Jews. Skulls. Something I always trying to do. But here we have enough keys to ignore the do we? No we don't. Okay.
There are 2 bows here in Spirit.
Yeah.
think none of them lock each other, if I'm not mistaken.
No, they don't. The magic hovers and lands, and the path across the wasteland is all locked by, at worst, the Dongo's completion. Do you need bow to beat the Dongos in these settings?
Why would you?
The eye switch.
For the dongos? No, you can always do it as dot, right?
I mean, is it? You need a projectile to get through the eye switch, right? Logically.
You mean crossing the corridors in DC?
Yeah,
No, that's not a thing when you're adult. I think all the tricks that we do are
that's fine.
enabled.
That's all tricks. League Season 1 ruining my brain. That's what this is. Pretty cool little side step around the old rock.
So when these two runners are done with the dungeons they're currently in, then I suspect that Chuckles will be a full shadow ahead.
Yeah, how about that. There we are. Zaboski and Small Key ready to go.
Cardio should be done a little bit faster with this dungeon. Your rover is just slower. Yeah, I expect the difference to be approximately 15 minutes at the end of the race, maybe slightly more. Yeah, I think you're right, Kello. I think those 15 minutes are almost exclusively by following the wallet path or the Song of Time path.
Yeah.
Because they were tight at some point, barring the boomer maybe.
Yeah, had Kratyos gone from the strength 2 and then finding the wallet straight to Jabu, it would have been a lot closer.
Yeah, it all came down to how fast are you doing Jabu and yeah, how much do you do besides strength? So I think maybe the strength should have been their go mode, perhaps, because you played a bit differently. Nice strat by Chuckles there, just a side hop into the
Yeah.
180. So is Chuckles going to finish the seat with 9 skulls? Maybe that would be a kind of nerve-wracking if it says Light Arrows and Kakariko. So where's Kratyos going? Is he doing Child Golem City first before going back adult? Or maybe the target? He's also following the target.
Yeah, I can see that.
That's still a very valid Song of Time lock check. But I think we should We should compliment Kratyos
Figuring out the wallet.
for figuring out the logic. I think
Yeah.
it's easy to confuse yourself here. But he remembered where everything was, and he remembered that it's going to be the wallet logic.
Hmm.
So now he might be confused because it's possible that he
You
doesn't
definitely feel
realize.
sad at this point, yeah.
He probably doesn't realize yet that it might also be Light Arrow cutscene. Or maybe he does, and then he knows he last located it. Because of course in his mind it can still be deep fire. I think we found enough keys to continue in fire.
Yeah, plenty. Well, actually, that's a good point.
I think we
I
found
wasn't counting the small keys.
Yeah, I think we had one small key and then Kratyos didn't pick up the second, but I think we have enough to continue.
Or was there one involved?
That was the slingshot.
Exactly.
But I think the
Do we
bomb
need
lock,
3
the bomb
total
lock
to
room,
go?
yeah, the bomb lock room had the second key, I think.
So 1,
But
2.
before Kratyos is getting there, he will.
I don't think we
you
had
need,
enough keys.
yeah, you
Need
need
3.
2 keys to pass the big lava room. You need 2.
So 1 to enter the big lava room, 1 to get
Yeah, but
through the back, and 1 to get out the top.
yeah, but the first one was already used to get into the big lava room.
So boss key and small key in that room.
Yeah, I believe so. I think we found 2 in the loop or next to. I feel like we had enough.
We found long shot and a small key there. Maybe we did find 3. Yeah. And now big panic mode from Kratyos. Now that we've seen that Dins.
Yeah, that feels terrible. Then I think you almost feel like you must have lost the race. Because if you didn't pay attention to this to the hints at all, that's what you would have found way earlier.
Yeah. Right. Do we have a bet for light arrows?
I think we are on the wrong channel for that.
Ah.
Perhaps we can also play this game. Okay, GGG is way too easy to, so I'm going to pick something else. I'm also not going to pick castle.
Mm.
So let me just pick fire then, for the laughs.
I want Forest Temple.
Oh, that's also painful.
But Kakariko would be funny.
Is it going to be Oops AD because light arrows are on Phantom Ganon?
Turn that 2-hour 30 finish into 2-hour 45 finish.
Oh god. Or is it just going to be on the way and we never even read the hint? We have all the medallions and also 2 of the stones. And we are only 213 in.
It's amazing.
No ice, no GGG, no bottom of the well.
You know that ice is logically required as well, probably with the key layout.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me. That's also where light arrows can be.
Yeah.
What if it's on the Requiem as well? Just random early ice would have helped your routing.
That would have been crazy. Come on, Chuckles, don't die. It's bad for your health. Thank you. I'm here for the next 25 minutes, probably. When we find light arrows on Phantom Cannon.
Have you already eaten, or you have to eat after this race?
I need to eat after this. I've been at parents' evening all night, and then I had to drive back in the ice.
Okay, just make Karp happy. Let's have an easy light arrows. So hey Tobias, our Lord and Savior of this channel.
We did see Chuckles save, change for alls, and then just walk up here, so doing as expected.
Oh,
Inside. Okay, cool.
okay. Is it going to be Lytra or not?
Yeah, but now you've already removed your for alls rend, so it feels bad for getting back to GGG.
Okay, well that's your 25 minutes there. But yeah, Kratyos will need to find the strength and treasure chest game if it's in light trial, so still don't think he can come back from this.
It would be interesting to have a tournament where you get to place one item in the world.
Oh yeah, you can pick one item and place it somewhere.
Yeah.
I think you have to make it. You have to make it so that it's in a bad location, because if only your
But
opponent
maybe people just assume it will be in the bad location.
yeah, but even then it doesn't help you, because if one player puts something in a bad location and you don't, then that one player is going to have that advantage on that item. So trying to be tricky doesn't help you here.
Blue fire, nice. Oh,
Okay, do it
just
for
here, I
Karp.
guess.
Light arrows here. No. Seed is valid.
Oh, I've enjoyed this seed.
At least we have confirmed everything we already knew, sort of.
One more slingshot. Let's
More
go.
slingshot, yeah.
Shadow 2. No.
Are we down to the last two checks before light trial?
Yeah. I don't remember seeing Forest Trial, but maybe.
Yeah, I would assume we did forest trial first.
I always jump straight down to Water Trial because it's two quicker checks than of a wolf. Oh,
Oh
oh,
no. Not gonna lie, that looked really silly.
Come on, there you are. Got through the grate.
Is Chuckles just flexing? Doesn't he have any juice anymore?
Didn't want to re-equip, I think. Oh, we need strength 3. Oh no.
Oh no.
There we are. Straight to GG.
Well, time to remove your meal from the microwave.
No, my lovely wife has cooked me dinner. It's okay.
Okay, Chuckles is starting the long search, which starts here. I assume
I
he's
guess.
looping. I think he's looping back to GGG now.
Yeah, I can see getting fishing. It's quite a ballsy play, isn't it, to go and do a slow check instead of running to check density.
Yeah, something went wrong with the GGG forward placement as well. I think it should have been there still.
Oh, only if he didn't save crit to get back down the tower.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's true. But that's where the save copy threats would
Oh,
have
you
worked.
save, yeah, because you save first. You could have. Yeah, it just sacrifices the climb, doesn't it? The climb. That's what it does. So maybe it's worth to sacrifice the climb to keep Frauds and GG while you're checking the tower. But who knows? Like, there's no way of knowing that it's going to be a light trial.
No, it isn't. Okay, this is fine too. Honestly, I don't really mind these two slower checks first. There's also more than a 50% chance that it's not in GGG. So you have multiple eyes, block, you
Yeah.
name it, let's call it areas as well.
Yeah, but you've got that Song of Time path, except you don't, because Chuckles never got Song of Time.
Doing out of logic checks in beatable only? No.
Yeah, gold scale, let's go. Happened in the seed recently, I think. Gold scale here.
Yeah, I think it happened already. Gold skull here.
Greg.
Greg.
That's valid times 2 now. Valid squared. Very, very sad because even if Chuckles, well, actually, I'm somewhat glad that Chuckles found that strength, because had he not found the strength,
Yeah, we would have been here
imagine
for
how
another hour.
long,
Oh
how
yeah.
long it
Yeah,
would
we
have
would have been
taken
here
to
for
find
an
that
hour.
strength.
Yeah, I think you would have had to go to bed without food.
Yep, probably. That's right. I'm dieting anyway. But no, no Song of Time.
Oh yeah, that's the Song of Time.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I don't think you will need it.
If there's a key on the Zalphos, I think we're okay. The Zalphos or the fire enemies room. Because you go right, because you're only missing one item, right? Because it's quicker to go right.
Yeah.
And then you see the strength 2 on the way over, and then you grab yourself a key and go back in maze. But you do HBA instead.
Oh, he hasn't done HBA yet. Yeah, that's right, he didn't.
And there's the wallet. Is it making sense to Kratyos yet?
Yeah, I think Kratyos figured out the logic of the seed already.
Yeah.
I'm not. Maybe Chuckles also figured it out by now, but maybe he hasn't given it a second thought. Very nice HBA.
Easy HBA.
Yeah, at least
But
Kratyos will. At least Kratyos will be.
in tower.
Maybe he will be at the light arrow hint before Chuckles finishes. I'm not sure.
Yeah. I think so. 10 minutes, maybe. It's gonna be close.
It depends how Chuckles is deciding to route this. If he somehow goes to the maze first and then sees how much keys he needs, then
The the best way to route when you're missing one check is to go right and go to those checks in the fire locked. There we are.
okay, he's wasting one key. Yeah, I think this would have been a good seed, a fun seed to play, but
Yeah.
yeah, you're spreading yourself when you need the strength 3. So much of the seed is still open. But
I think
there's
you feel a
actually...
bit
Yeah, go ahead.
you feel a bit more relaxed in Chuckle's position though, because you've already found it difficult to find strength.
Yep, maybe in Chuckles' mind that check was just on the way, yeah, you never know. But he decided to do it himself.
Oh. Oh, maybe he did collect some more time. Okay. There we go.
Oh, I just collected it. Oh, wow. Then Chuckles will probably finish the moment Kratyos is reading the hints.
Yeah. There we go. And time for another half stack. When you find your strength 3.
Yeah. I enjoyed this race. I mean, it ended up not being too close, but it was still a race halfway. It's a lot
It
of
really could have
interesting.
been closer.
Could have been way closer for sure. So what would have been I think the best moment for Kratyos maybe to stop looking for Song of Time Lock checks was after the wallet, but then it was maybe already too late.
Or just that strength 2. If you leave after that strength 2, I don't think you're going back in for
Oh
toilet
yeah,
for a
yeah.
while.
If you leave after the strength 2, then you also
Here we go. Da 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 da. There we go. Let's go. Time to get some bacon.
230 seems unobtainable anymore.
232 maybe max.
But yeah, still a good time.
Cracking time. With having completed 7 dungeons and a G2G dip, it's fantastic.
Yet there were also so many opportunities for even a faster seed. Yeah,
I still think the TCG makes this time fantastic.
yeah, that's actually true. Yeah, I think earlier we were thinking that maybe in a qual you would finish sub 2, but I don't think it anymore.
I wouldn't, not with that treasure chest minigame being required.
Yeah,
I lose every day of the week here.
I think most of the players who are capable of finishing sub 2 this, they wouldn't go to treasure chest game soon.
I'm interested to know why Chuckles went there.
I can see Cola winning the 132.
I think big nervous energy here from Chuckles on the final fight.
Yeah, I'm quite curious to what Chuckles thinks is his position in the race when we are at the interview. We
Harry?
do still have the fairies. Yeah,
Sorry,
we
yeah.
found two fairies. So still feels bad though that you needed the fairy. And also, you can't make the argument that you needed an empty bottle, but you already had to. Nice phase one by Chuckles. He's on his way for the Master Sword and some supportive words from Zelda. Alright, give it up for Chuckles. Deserved winner of this race. Qualifying for the next round
Very good.
in a time of 2:31 and 20 something seconds. That was a good one.
Yeah, very good.
He will be relieved. Also, well done to Kratyos for putting up a good race, although it came a bit short at the end there. He was certainly right on the paths. I liked the Sunken Rupees play.
These Chuckles.
Chuckles, GG's.
What? Holy moly! Right,
Oh, shit.
that treasure spinny game. What?
That was outrageous. I didn't like, because I was, well, I mean, a bit, it kind of threw me a little bit, but I was like, right, I think I'm in a good position. I'm just going to play it safe. I'll change it to Knight. I'll do Lens. I'll do Dampe. I'll go like Target, Frogs 1, Domain. Just try and be safe. And then I picked up that and I was like, fuck!
Yeah.
I was just like, right, well, I'm just going to make sure I try not to leave strength 3 somewhere, like in a crap position. So that's why I did like Jabu and stuff. And then, yeah.
So Kratyos actually found their strength 2, pretty much like 2 minutes within you finding your strength 2.
Yeah. Okay.
It just
Yeah,
wasn't the same thing.
I kind of thought that if he isn't doing that, then he'll probably. Once I picked up the one on GTG, I was like, so he's probably got that, and then he's gonna find out that light arrows are inside Ganon's castle, and he'll probably really struggle to find the other strength 3. So, where is he at the moment?
Trying to look for lights in Ganon's castle.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's about to get the bad news, and okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, what did you think about the dims?
Well, like, I wasn't thinking about it. Like, because it was, I had Bongo to Colossus and Valley to Twin Rover, and so I was like, yeah, whatever. And apparently, like, I was doing it all, and I was like, nothing could be bait. Nothing could be bait. Because even if it's like a wallet, like, it'll just be in the fire temple. It's fine. Like, nothing could be bait. And then I did that, and I got that, and I was like, oh, fuck. Okay, I'll go shadow.
Yeah, the Kratyos did definitely chase the wallet around a little bit.
Okay, so he went to get the wallet, and then he was...
The wallet being on toilet in GTG.
The
That was
wallet...
that's the logic. Yeah, that's
Oh
the
my
logic of the
god,
seed.
because Song of Time gets you the wallet.
Which gets you the slingshot on Volvagia, which gets you
Get you-
the hook on Goma.
No way. That's the logic.
No,
That's
wait, no,
outrageous.
that's not necessarily. No, wait, you need no, wait, you just need to beat
Just need to
Volvagia.
beat fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, the wallet, it gets you the tunic to be
It
able
boosts
to
you-
beat. Because I found a Goron tunic in Ganon, so
Yeah.
I'd found a wallet in the back of Shadow.
Yeah. So beat fire, get Dins, go shadow, get your other tunic. Yeah.
Yeah, but as far as we could see, that the hook shot on Goma is definitely behind Volvagia.
Because that's... Well, I found
Yeah.
both other slingshots.
And they were
They were
all
dins locked.
Were they
yeah.
all dins locked? Yeah, okay, cool. I didn't write down what they were.
I wouldn't have expected you to.
Oh, well, yeah, one's on Bongo. Yeah, one's on
Yeah.
Bongo. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of like when I even doing Deku, I was like, yeah, Deku feels good. Even if I complete it, I don't really care. And then getting the hook, I was like, that's a nice hook. I like that.
So all the way up until we get both strength 2s on both streams, it's actually super close.
Yeah.
And then when we find out, when Kratyos goes off to find this Din's fire, it gets a little bit shaky. And then
Okay.
when we find out it's strength 3 required, it's sealed.
Yeah. I really hated that he said in my castle because I was just like, well, that's it. Then now it's just find a strength 3. Yeah,
Yeah.
we can.
There's
GG's.
Kratyos. Hello, Kratyos.
Hello.
GG's.
Hello. Bonsoir. GG's.
Merci.
Do you want to know where the strength 3 is?
Yeah, tell me.
It's in the lens mini game.
Oh, really?
that
I
that
really
was my
thought lens
strength
was
2.
useless. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had to go find the strength 3 in GTG.
Oh, I got it. Looking for Din's fire.
Yeah, GG's to you as well. Kratyos didn't work out as you wanted, but I still think you did put up a good race.
Yeah, very close for a long time.
Yeah, it was quite linear. It was quite straightforward. The seed, really. Like the paths were really good actually. This seed, I would have never gone into forest.
Oh, yeah, sure.
And just knowing that, yeah, Valley to Twin Rover, probably the Mirror Shield. Yeah, I avoided a lot. I didn't do the well. I didn't do the rest of forest and fire. Ice. So yeah, I skipped a lot.
I missed something. I did deep water for nothing. Just
Yeah.
because of the pass for Bongo.
Yeah, some of the time stuff.
Yeah. For nothing.
What's
It's
the?
understandable.
I've got a Baron and a Path missing.
We didn't see a
Yeah,
fire
same.
path. We didn't see a fire path, so. And I
Oh,
think
okay.
we also didn't see the foolish, I think.
Okay. All right. It might be water. Water was cool. It had nothing could be in the Dark Link loop because you got 3 items in water early.
Oh, I don't think about this. That's too bad. Because I ate water, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I went it really fast before doing Jabu. And
Mhm.
then, oh, Lex.
Yeah.
Just had to rush dungeons. And here, everything is here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the strength 3 never went for for lens minigame, I'm sure.
Yeah, I before I went to Jabu, I made it night by going into OG outside Ganon's castle.
Yeah.
And then so it was nighttime, so I did the lens game then. I was gonna do lens game, Dampe digging.
Okay.
And so I
What
just
was
got lucky.
but what was missing at this time for you?
So I had to find strength 3 in GTG
Ah, okay.
because I
You-
skipped GTG because I was big in glow mode at that point.
Okay.
And you hadn't picked up your mirror shield yet either.
And also not
Oh,
you didn't know where
no.
Dins was.
Yeah.
You didn't know where Dins was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got Dins on Lax and I was like, this is supposed to be in Colossus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't even thought about Song of Time bait. Fuck.
Ah, you didn't have a Song of Time.
No,
Okay.
no.
Before Dinspire, okay. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
So I
okay,
got Din's Fire and I was like,
Ah,
yeah.
Yeah, Chuckles,
okay,
God
okay.
routing is maybe a strong word, but he was. I don't think you can do it much better.
No, I was like, if I picked up light arrows in Shadow or Spirit, that would like even now there is not a decision I would think I should change. I think I did. I think every decision I made I thought was a right enough decision at the time of doing it.
Tiny,
Like,
tiny bit conservative at the beginning.
yeah,
It's-
that was intentional. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. I guess
Yeah,
like Valley Lake you had to Valley you had to do because of the hint. Maybe I would have not have done that.
I
Okay.
I
Again.
commented saying, DC, get your song. Maybe its opponents. Go and have a look.
Mm. Yeah. No, I definitely because you get the bomb bag like really early in Child 1.
Mm.
Yeah.
Twice.
Yeah, and I don't know. It felt better just to be a bit more thorough in that child section. Like you needed to plant the bean, get the hammer. You needed to do Valley because of the hint. So yeah, I definitely agree. The start was safe, but I purposely did it that way.
Yeah.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Yeah, I did River. I started with River. I normally do that if like DC's a big medallion, just so I can maybe get choose in River. Skip domain, just walk through domain. I was just like, nope, ain't doing this.
Yeah.
I did the Jabu checks though. That wasn't that crazy.
Any other thoughts that one of you might have of all of the seed?
It was a bit more normal than your last match, Kratyos.
Yeah, so much stuff early. Got a bow, got a hook, bomb bag, first check.
We finished almost 2 hours
Yeah.
sooner.
I know. I wanted this one to be fast. Yeah.
Yeah.
But what?
Yeah, that was. I'm
I'm-
quite happy with that because now, like, the last match between me and ICUP is just.
Yeah, chill. It's already done.
Yeah,
I'm
it's just
out.
a bit of fun now. Let's see if you can get the first seed. So I'm definitely through to brackets now, so that's nice.
Well, GG's again to the both of you. And Chuckles, congratulations on moving on to brackets.
Thanks.
Let's just give a quick shout out to everyone who was able to make this run happen today. First off, our lovely runners, both Chuckles and Kratyos. Thank you so much for letting us restream this. Shout out to our trackers who made sure we knew what the hell was happening. Lady Draco, Blue Roses for you, and Sky Reyes. Thank you to our wonderful commentary team today, mathemaat and MisterKarp. And I am Sadie. I was your restreamer today. Up next, we have a match we're trying to make happen tomorrow, but currently we don't have any commentators for it. So if you are a commentator with the Silver Gauntlets and you are free tomorrow, take a look at that match. Consider signing up. Tobias will probably cancel it if we don't get any volunteers for it. We do have a match for Saturday prepared, and I was dumb and closed my volunteer sheet. So who is it between? It is between Daredevil X and Make. That is Saturday at 1 p.m. Eastern, and that is 6 p.m. UTC.